Hi, my name is Meg Bellamo. I'm a special education teacher and I work in early intervention as well as with preschool students. And I work through Hearing and Speech of Western New York as well as Therapeutic Link for Children. And I'm also part of the committee that developed the Pulse and is currently working on virtual learning resources, strategies, and tools. So this video is, I'm going to try and keep it brief, but I just wanted to share some tools that I use during teletherapy with students. I've been doing it now since April, since we really kind of started back up after the pandemic started. So I really dove right in and kind of thought I either have to get really into this or not do it. And, the option was leaning much towards doing it and making the most of it. So I've worked with students all the way from nonverbal to, really kind of reinforcing some of those pre-academic skills and preparing for kindergarten. So the whole gamut. And I really am able to plan a theme and then just tailor it per child per session. So like this week, my theme is gingerbread, and you will see two videos. One is with my daughter and husband going really well and doing a retelling of the gingerbread man. And the other session, I had her act a little bit more challenging, and we had to use one of my tools or strategies that I use to sometimes redirect the kids or bring them back. It also shows my husband kind of looking at his phone during the session, and I just found that to be something to highlight because it's really important that parents are engaged and involved and know the expectation when they're on there. And it's very challenging. It's a lot on them, but it goes so much smoother when they're engaged and really involved with the child. And the child gets so much more excited when they can demonstrate their skills to a parent. So that is in the first two or in the videos after this, but I did want to show you some things I use. So number one, I have a ton of flashcards. I have alphabet flashcards. I have shape flashcards. I have emotion feeling face cards. Sometimes I'll show the kids two pictures and have them, I'll say a feeling and they have to tell me which one would be doing that. Although these ones are both tired, but I have like happy, worried, scared, mad, things like that. So feeling cards are great. Number cards, find these at Target. They're awesome. Colors, I use color circles, and we talk about same and different or shapes. So I have all those. I always have those available and ready to go. These are puppets that I use, and these are awesome too. I will use these to make animal sounds, even just to role play and get the kids engaged and make some sounds, or we sing with the puppet. Sometimes they love that. I always have my whiteboard available and markers and erasers, and I definitely encourage parents to use this as well. They can use pencil or paper, but if they are able to get a little whiteboard, sometimes I order them and have them sent right to them and, take care of that, and they can just pay me later or we figure it out. But I really like using this, and I will show you on the next video a technology tool of using the whiteboard on Zoom, because I do use that sometimes too, and we'll use it together. But I do love the whiteboard, and maybe I'll give them clues on a number and they've got to write the number and show it to me. Just that instant gratification of showing me what they did keeps them really engaged. I also always have, right now I have gingerbread Play-Doh that I had them make ahead of time, or we made it with one student, we made it together on Zoom, which they really enjoyed. And then I have these shape cards. So I was going to use these with some of as a lower skill, but making some shapes. And then my higher skill for this week is the retelling of the gingerbread story. And I have all the characters and the setting, the animals that they see. And of course, if I can find, the little lady that makes the gingerbread and the gingerbread man. So I have all the cards for retelling. So that would be more of a higher skill that we use for this same theme, but I'm able to get multiple lessons out of it. So that's kind of how I go about planning. I also have several songs that we'll do, which I'll show you again with technology resources. But those are just some of the key tools that I use. So whiteboard, flashcards, and again, I find those at the Target dollar section. They're great. Or I cut out colors or cut out numbers. And then my puppets. Those are really my go-to tools during sessions that can always be helpful. And then singing and dancing, and we do a lot of that. All right, thank you so much. The next video will be about technology tools.